Mostly, how's everybody? AzurePoltergeistTV here, and welcome back to Skyrim Special Edition with 250 plus mods, Chapter 13. This is Episode 5. It's currently 11:31. Stop at 1 a.m., maybe. So I wanted to apologize to everyone for not recording for a week. Best way I can put it is this week has been insanely rough for me. And then some. In fact, the past couple of weeks actually have been very rough. I don't want to get too into detail, but to say the least, I've been going through quite a ton of mental and emotional stress, and I really needed time to myself. Still been dealing with people talking false rumors about me and things like that, and to say the least, there were things that really crushed me. This is strange. Oh. You got a cozy little cabin, don't you? Kind of reminds me of the cabin home from Oblivion. Anyway. So, I finally managed to have it in me to record a video. A strange anomaly happened the other day. I think it was either last night or the night before. I got approached by a friend I haven't seen in a long time on VR chat. He was very understanding and super sweet to me, and I didn't give him the exact details because I feel like I just did not want to recall memories that I really don't like, so I gave him the gist of what I've been going through, and I don't know, there's something about him talking with me and letting me know that he was there for me. It made me feel really good about myself. And it made me realize that if people were so easy to turn on me and whatnot and not really understand me from my perspective and immediately jump down my throat, to say the least, I got caught up on an accident that I couldn't really control. And what sucks is they let me go so easily. Like, I talked and I gave my side. Again, I can't give the details of what happened, or give the details, rather. But I got told, you know, if they were so quick to judge and whatnot and walk off, then maybe they were not true friends to begin with, and I didn't think about it like that before. But that's people for you, you know? I feel like that's the problem with our society today. Over time, yeah, people change, but it sucks when people change in a very negative way and become people that you don't even know anymore. Which is essentially what happened with the people I was dealing with. So... Ooh, ouch, that was a miss. Yeah, I'm gonna be rusty with a bow for sure. But when I thought on it deeper, I'm just like, you know what? He's right. It's not worth it to focus on if people are going to be like that and immediately think of you as a bad person and spread crap about you when they're not even gonna consider the good memories you've had with them, to not consider you as a person. And mind you, I've told these people about the emotional and mental issues that I have. For those that don't know, I do get depressed rather easily. And I do suffer from a lead brain injury. And even though I explained to these people... I'll talk more in a second, feel free to read this. I'll turn the page. every 5 seconds. That's it. Okay, there were no more pages. So I can't process things as quickly, or well, I can't process things as quickly as other people. I can't think clearly most times, like in the sense that I don't know how to explain it. I can't process emotions like other people can. Not sociopath, by the way. No, not that. But you guys get what I'm trying to say, right? And that's the trouble I was having, and I didn't see the light behind everything that was going on. I was just nailing it on myself. I was just like, dude, I feel horrible. I feel like no one's going to like me or anything like that. You know, I was just a complete emotional wreck for a while now. Random max floating? Okay. Now it's not. But I wasn't seeing that, you know, maybe it's not me. Maybe it's just people being, you know, ignorant and things like that. But I know that now. And I feel better about myself as a person, and I got back on my feet. Okay, even though I'm rusty with a bow, I'm definitely nailing some decent headshots tonight. And now that I think about it more, it brings me back to what I talked to you guys about in one of my past episodes. No matter what people say about you and whatnot, if they're going to immediately just drop you and not consider things on a deeper level, then they're really not worth being around. And I have completely forgot about that. I feel like I went against my own belief, now that I think about it more. And now I feel like a moron. So you know what? My answer to them is, if you want to believe whatever it was, I can't explain in detail. Nor do I want to give out names. If you want to believe that about me, fine. That's on you. But I know I'm not a bad person. Sorry if that sounded really deep, by the way. I get into emotional conflict a lot. Then again, I've been depressed for as long as I can remember. I feel like I had something in my throat. But anyway. I also looked back and realized, you know what? I've done a lot of good for people. And I know that there are people there now that are there for me. And I know I can at least believe in that. That I've got something to keep me going and not be depressed all the time. This actually looks kind of eerie. Look at this, guys. Realistic. For lighting. That looks cool. Seeing the torch bugs glow in the dark like that. But anyway. The best way I can put it is, if you know you're a good person, never let anyone tell you otherwise. You may go through a dark time, like I did recently for a short bit. And I will admit, I wasn't even talking about it to anyone. I was just staying, you know, keeping it all to myself. And that was honestly a mistake. If I haven't said it in the past, guys, I'll say it now. It's okay to not be okay. Talk to someone. It's okay. If you got people that you know will understand you, go for it. Talk to them. Do it. Never feel like you have no one ultimately. Even if you lose a bunch of people over one stupid set of rumors and an accident that transpired. What's this? Archery tournament. As soon as that text moves out of the way, I'll read it. Think you've got what it takes to unseat the previous champion and claim the title? The annual salary tournament... Annual archery tournament is now accepting competitors. Win the grand prize of 10,000 septims. A unique bow produced by our finest craftsmen. Second place is 6,000 and 3,000 respectively. Entrance fee of 2,000 septims. Okay, hold on. If the entrance fee is 2,000 and you win grand prize, you're essentially just gaining back 2,000 and winning 8,000. I don't know, man. Do I have realistic needs and diseases enabled? I hope I do. That's gonna feel awkward if I haven't had it on the whole time. Yeah, it's on. But anyway. Yeah, it's okay to feel down. You're not alone. No one ever truly is. You know, you get through it, and I will admit, I was doing a lot to try to relax and gather myself, and almost nothing was working. I was listening to therapeutic ASMR. No, not the gross, cringy stuff. I don't even know how to describe what I mean by therapeutic. I was, meditating, I was listening to voice-recorded hypnosis sessions. I was literally listening to everything along those lines on YouTube, and nothing was working. Either that, or I would last a short time, or it would work, kind of, for a short time. And then later I would just feel depressed again, like right after. Oh.
Thought I heard something.
Yep, I'm discovered.
Enough of this. Boy, this is a prize.
Ouch. I can't see. Cut that out. Septims 15, Agate, Crazy Lace added, Septims 36 added, Calcite Green added, Tourmaline, Verdolite added, Septims 8 added. Is that it? Nope. Garnet, Hessonite added. Ruby added. I'm just saying that because I picked up the ruby there. A Depth Strongbox. I have exactly 222 lockpicks. Quartz seems to be a common theme in the Midwood Isle. Anyone else notice that? This episode's just going to be exploring pretty much while I talk. But anyway, honestly though, guys, it means a lot to me that I have people that are there for me, and I feel like if I did explain the details to them of what happened, they would understand me. It sucks, though, when people spread rumors about you, because it's like, there's no going back by that point, and it's a shame that the world has come down to that.
Close enough.
That people are like that in the world, and that people will immediately take their word for it, and not even get to know the other person that they hear about. And I don't believe in that, going based off of someone's word. Like, I get it, if it's like a friend, I can see why you would believe them, sure. But I still feel like there are moments where you should, like, see the other person and try to know for yourself. I feel like that's the part that makes it adventurous? Is that the word Is that the word I'm looking for? Right off the dock into the water? Let's go. Also, this looks atmospheric. Can we take a moment to appreciate how this looks? Should I screenshot this? Is there a good angle I can get this at? Actually, yeah, I can. I still feel like I should be a Skyrim photographer. I guess what makes me believe in people being different... hang on, let me read this. Septums 20, Tourmaline Verdolite added. Septum 7, Jade added. That's it? Septums 23 added. Sapphire Yellow added. Have we got a yellow sapphire before? I don't think we have. Let's take a look. Well, I kind of want to see the Jade. Yep, what you would expect. Green. Did I pass it? I did. I don't know about yellow. That's more like orange. Well, I guess when you put it at that angle, yeah, it's yellow. But what caused me to follow that belief, though, about people, you know, not immediately believing what other people tell me? Well, it's not that I don't believe them, it's that I prefer to find out things for myself. Is that... Stamina poison, okay. Mace etiquette, not mate etiquette. Hang on, let me bring this up really quick before I pick up that next those next bags. It was a long time ago. A few years ago, someone told me that someone was like a really, really bad person and that they did this and that, and I'm just like... I don't know them. How could I really know that? And everyone has their own different opinions. So I messaged the guy one day, told him who I was, where I heard about him from, and he immediately thought I was going to be hostile and whatnot. The poor guy was scared. In a predicament similar to mine, I'm just like, relax, I just want to talk, get your side on things. He turned out to be a sweet person. And everything he was going through was just a pure misunderstanding. That's what I mean, like, when you hear things about people, and they get casted out of the social group and you weren't there at the time, see for yourself. Don't immediately take others' words for it. That's my opinion, to each their own. But honestly, I feel like too much judgment is already infecting this world as it is, in my opinion. And I feel like people spend too much time where it's like, oh, it's either me or them, or it's like, oh, if you befriend this person, I'll leave you. Then find a way to compromise and meet in the middle, you know? I hate it when people make people pick. Septums 10, Cephalite added, Septums 33 added, Carnelian added, Sphalerite added? Spelled kind of like the word sphere. Sphalerite. Lazulite, as in lapis lazuli. Looks cool. That is gorgeous. I'm not saying don't trust your friends. By all means, do. But explore a bit. Don't be shy to dip your toes into the water, see what happens. Then again, you have people out there that maybe it is true. Maybe it is true, but how do you know? You know? Alright, that'll be enough of that. You sit down. Anyway. So, I never checked all those bandit bodies from previously for gold, did I? No, I don't think I did. Oops. But anyway. Why is there a red dot? Is there... Oh. It's a fish. But then again, you have people out there that are just really good at reading in between the lines and seeing past a person and trying to look into who they really are. Not going based off of... It goes back to the old saying, don't judge a book by its cover. It's like, if a person is negative or has trust issues, for all you know... Like, I'm using this as an example, by the way, with what I'm about to say. A person with a huge negativity, or that is a bully. Are they really doing it on their own volition, or did something or someone make them that way in their previous years? You know what I mean? Was it the people that raised them? Was it something to do with where they were raised? What events led up to them becoming how they are in the present? Think outside the box, guys. Seriously, that's my opinion. But I kind of wonder, is it also fact? Oof, this poor guy. It just, I don't know, I felt the need to record this because now that I've woke up, metaphorically speaking, and have seen the why and the truth behind the people I was associating with before they threw me out, I now know why. That, or rather, I feel like they were quick to judge me and rid of me and things like that. Because I feel like if a person tosses aside all memories, and they see one opening and then throw you out, something ain't right. If they're that quick to do it. Clearly they were waiting for an opportunity to do something along those lines, is what I'm saying. I've seen people do that, and to be quite honest with you, it's sick. And it really aggravates me. Sorry, that was probably a little tense for me to say. Or intense, even. Now, if anyone out there that watches this is like that, don't immediately take offense to my words. Just consider what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Is all I ask. But it really does bother me when people just... yeah. Jump the gun. As it were. Holy crap, I had a lot more of these than I thought I did. I still have this thing. We're gonna have to do the quest for that off-screen when I get back to Skyrim. Maybe do it in a bonus episode where I just do side quests. If you guys want to see something like that, let me know. Oh god, we're gonna have so much loot to sell at the end of this chapter. Holy crap. I need to restock on food? Holy crap. But, so, what I'm getting at is... there's plenty of room in this world. Because, okay, let me know if you guys agree with me, what I'm about to say. There's enough judgment, chaos, and... after... like, what the world is coming to is... rather than be with each other, people are going against each other, and for what? Like, how many times has everything gone to crap, and people still go against each other? Instead of seeing past each other's differences? You never know. Said person could have been a vital asset to you later down the line in this specific predicament, and helped you through a hard time. You don't know. And I only say that from personal experience. I have no idea what I'm even equipping. That's better. That scared me a little. Septum 16 added, Azurite added. Alright, where are ya? Noisy. Shush! But honestly though, guys, like, I also heard from said friend that apparently people were talking about me, and it makes me further believe that the individuals that turned on me over the accident, the thing that they were judging me for behind my back, is how I'll put it. It kind of makes me wonder if that was one of the things they were using as an opening to leave me behind. That's another thing that sucks. Why do people do that? Like, they'll act very sincere and say they don't judge you, but then they'll judge you when you're not looking. Come on, people. Talk. Like, if you're not comfortable with mentioning something, okay, that I get. But if you're being a pretender, then that's a whole different story. You see, there's sayings that I don't necessarily agree with, such as fake it till you make it. Well, you see, there's faking it till you make it, and then there's straight up being a jerk to someone behind their back. And I feel like when people find out about things happening while they're not looking, and they do find out, the more you drag it out, and then you relate to them, the more it's going to hurt them. If that makes sense. I feel like that's more than true. And apparently the thing I was being... Well, I guess I can mention it. The thing I was being judged for was my obsession for anything paranormal related. I don't want to get into details of how deep my obsession for the paranormal runs, but it runs pretty deep. I'm a huge believer in it for reasons I'd rather not get into. Too many experiences to elaborate. And when I found out about that, I was just like, that's what they were judging me for? Why? One of the reasons why they left me? Wow, thanks. And I just find it funny that I hear about it after they cast me out of the group. It's like, oh, he's gone. Now we can talk about it. Talk BS.
Thought I heard something.
No, we've already stormed to that place with Zacharis, I'm pretty sure. That looks like the fort from when we took down Zacharis. But, honestly, just don't. Don't do something like that. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, if they're uncomfortable with a person talking about something, just tell them. Ask him to talk about something else. Okay, that was, sound for our location being discovered. Why did I get that? Whoa, hello, darkness. My old fr- No, I'm kidding. That's probably copyrighted. I'm not going to continue. Am I just walking along the shore of this island now? Oh my god, I am. Excuse me. You guys see that? Looks like another alien ruin. Why not? Let's go over there. We'll do another alien ruin for an episode. So, where did I put my marker? There it is. Like, if you're uncomfortable with something, just tell a person straight up that you don't want that stuff brought up around them. But a person should never be judged for, you know, their beliefs or things like that. Yeah, they might be wrong in some of them. That's a given. But guide them. Don't leave them behind. That's what a friend's supposed to do. Guide. And be there for people. You know what I mean? Okay, this became really freaking creepy. Why does this show up as an alien ruin on the map? Oh, I thought that was his arm that got sent flying off. It was his sword. I was about to say, I don't have a mod that acts like deadly reflexes. What is this? Doesn't that look like an alien ruin? Well, I guess this is a little... I'm losing my mind. Oh yeah, there was the shipwreck boat we never went to. So... yeah, judgments should just... it depends. But if a person is good-hearted in the end, it's like, does it really matter? I always tell people when they meet me, I'm probably going to be one of... and I feel like it's just blatant honesty. I'm probably one of the most non-judgmental and probably one of the most by far accepting people you will ever meet. If you did something chaotic in the past, I'm not going to immediately judge you for it. If you tell me that you're crazy and you end up quite literally being so, I'm not going to judge you for it, as long as you're not hurting anyone. Okay, whatever. I have a feeling this is about to turn into a bloodbath. I got discovered? Did he just try to twirl? I bashed you!
I can take you.
I had a temptation for a second to send him flying off the boat in that direction with my shield. But it would have been a waste of 127 gold. If you guys remember a while back, I brought up how... you're coming with me. No, not that. No. I was referring to the axe. Okay. I brought up a while back that I wanted to start a podcast, which I'm still thinking about whether or not if I want to do that. And I think I might. Because I feel like topics like this I should be talking about in podcasts. Sun elf, huh? But I guess I'm just bringing it up here. I guess I do bring such things up in videos like this because it just... when something eats away at you for a long enough time, mentally, and just claws at you and tears you apart, you just feel like you eventually reach a point where you feel like you really need to get it out and talk about it. This garbage has been on my mind for a while, is what I'm saying, and I'm glad to finally get it out of my system by talking about it with you guys. Granted, you guys may not be here right next to me. As cliche as it sounds, it's in here that counts. You guys are in my heart. The soul. God, that sounded like such a video game-like reference. I don't know from where, but it's probably been said in a video game. So disclaimer, I'm not referencing games. Or at least trying not to. Yeah, I know, you probably hear it every day in movies and games. Oh, believe in the heart, follow your heart, da 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 da. Yeah, we've all heard it, but honestly, I think that's kind of true. I feel like I should just pick a random direction and go in this island. But anyway. So, there just comes a point where you realize eventually what the world is truly like around you, and I've noticed the more negativity a person goes through, I was about to say one of two, but more like one of three outcomes happens. Either they learn from it and become a lot wiser, which is essentially what happened to me. I was close to becoming very hopeless and pessimistic and negative from what happened to me, because I just felt so betrayed because of how long I knew those people that turned on me. Second outcome, a person is probably going to turn into a complete jerk and probably turn into a villain later down the line, like what you see in the movies. I've seen it happen, which goes back to my topic from earlier of why people probably turn out to be bullies. Third outcome, both happens. They become wiser, yes, but they end up turning very negative in the process. Me, the third option was close to happening to me. Thank God it was only the first. Because lately, before the realization, I was in a moment where is it these? Wind chimes? Maybe.
You're not supposed to be in here. You're not supposed to be in. This is the last time.
Oh, shush. Don't make me smite you with my sword. In character-wise, Aeon would have straight up threatened him with the sword and just be like, "Excuse me, I didn't know there was someone in here, bro." Clam meat? Pearl added? Mother of pearl added. That sounds like a rare drop. Let's take a look. Is it not a gem? Oh. Almost like, looks like the moon's tear from Zelda Majora's Mask. Did someone just fly above me? Oh, it's the shadow of a bird. I see. But yeah, guys. Honestly, I'm definitely a person you can talk to, for sure. I was kind of hoping you would stay there. Oh, there were two there. I had an opportunity, but I missed it. Oh, maybe not. Was that in the heart?
Over here.
What? How did that not count as... Oh, you...
Come on.
I'm going to take you down with an arrow. It has to be with an arrow. There, now I feel better about myself. Now you're just getting in my way. See ya. That's a lot of gold. Azumar! I don't think we've gotten that before. It looks pretty. Whoa. I've not seen that before. We are adding that to the collection. Only second time we've ever come across one of those. Let's keep it. I'm not gonna lie, for a second I thought it said booze. What was it? Booze Shore Tower instead of bronze. I was about to be like, wow. They must, have a lot of drinks here. We started off at 222 lockpicks or at the beginning of this episode. Now we have 234. Yes, please. Alright, what do we got? Acceptance 44 added, Garnet added, Sapphire Cognac added, Acceptance 5 added, Flawless Sapphire added. Is that it? I think so. Sapphire Cognac. Have we gotten that before? Looks familiar. Looks like a dirty bronze kind of color. Looks cool though. I like it. Excuse me. Like, yeah, whoa, that's valuable. I know in the past, I've told people please don't add me on Discord. Because, well, I don't trust scammers. I'm always afraid of them. And they seem to be in a lot of Discord groups nowadays, to be honest with you. But if you happen to be from Discord and happened upon this video, if you're going through an issue, let me know on my message requests if you're going through a problem. If you need to talk about something, I'll be right here for you. Granted, I may not know any of you. That's a given. I'm just here to entertain you. That's probably how you see me. But, no, seriously. If you guys feel like you need a friend to talk to, or someone to, I don't know, have a shoulder to cry on, I guess? I don't mind. I'm right here. Talk to me. Just let me know first, at least, if you're having a problem. Just so I know you're a genuine person and not some person wandering around and seeking to cause trouble. What did I do to you? Right after we look at food. Clam meat. Apparently edible by itself. Still hungry, no surprise. I'm full. Okay. Whoa. Oh, he didn't even have a red marker on him. I just did that for nothing. Sorry, buddy. Really? You leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. Why would a deer be hostile? Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, jeez. When you look at first glance, that rock behind that wolf made it look like a giant, like a giant part of his spine or something. You're just staring at the deer. Attack it. You had a chance. Some of these wolves, man. Clam meat added. Little clam. Okay, I didn't get anything out of that. What's this?
You picked a bad time to get lost.
Well, it could have ended a lot more peacefully, my friend. Gold ore. Tempting. What were these guys doing here? Were they just chilling out on a little small island for themselves? But yeah, that's honestly my advice. If you feel like if there's anything wrong, talk to someone or have me talk to you. The most I can do is give you advice. I'm not a therapist. I don't claim to be one. But people say people in the past have said I've been really helpful to them. So maybe I guess that means something. I don't know. I'm not sure myself. But I'm willing to help people. It just feels good to do so. North Coast Towers. Is there like a tower for every point of the map? Let me check. This is northern. Onshore. Oh, never mind. Is there a South Coast Tower?
Guess I was just hearing things.
Or so you think. Tempting.
Pockets. That's real. No rough stuff. Just take it slow.
You're kidding! I didn't even notice you at first. You could have caught me. I might have hit him a little bit too hard. Looks unique. Collection. What are you doing with that table? Oh. What are you wearing? I think we've seen this before, but I'll take it anyway. We looted that? Oh, right. I gotta check them for gold. I don't know why I take those. I say that every time. I'm just like, I don't know why I take those, but he continues to do so anyway. I'll take it just because it looks cool. We don't come across these a lot. I'll take it. Septum 16 added, Tourmaline Shoral added, Septum 35 added, Garnet Spessartine added. I'm surprised I was able to pronounce that. Quartz Rose added. Garnet Spessartine. Oh, it's like a, whoa. Look at the fiery glow on that! Let there be light! This one. Let there be no light. Let there be light. I'm messing around too much. Oh, hi.
You won't get the best of me!
Come on. Let me try to do it without looking. Oh. It only worked once. I was looking at my peripherals. He smacked his head off the table. I made him hit his head so hard he went into shock. Whoa, hey! Hey, don't be upset just because I made it so your friend probably needed... Well, when I was done with him, he needed some NyQuil. Not sponsored by NyQuil. Disclaimer, it's a joke. I won't take that seriously. Don't. My jokes are always weird. What am I saying? Again with these switches that make no sense. We've come across this before.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Not to me, no. Septums 24 added. Septums 24 added. Cassiterite added. Septums 11 added. Quartz Tangerine added? Cassiterite. Where was that? Where'd it go? Or did I pass right by it? Probably did. I don't know how you... Storolite? We'll just Where'd you go? Considerate. Oh, we've come across this before. It's colored like lemon iced tea. I know that because I have tea so frequently whenever I can afford it. Pile of gold, 81 added. Pile of gold. 80 added. Same pile, just one off. Septim's 36 added. Jasper added. Sapphire Cognac added. Yeah, Sapphire Cognac added. Did I say Jasper already? I think I did. Anyway, moving on. 238 lockpicks. Okay, this lockpick count is getting ridiculous. But you know what? I'm not complaining. I definitely won't complain about this either. I think this is very uncommon. 45 septims. We're getting a lot of gold from these bandit areas. Septims 24 added. Onyx, green added. Green onyx? Septim 6 added. Axonite added. That sounds like a cleaning product. Go to your local store and cleanse your floors with Axonite today. I probably shouldn't joke about that. What am I saying? I feel so insecure about my own jokes. That looks so gorgeous, though. Oh my lord. I really dislike looking at these crystals, man. Please bite in my legs. Pleasing. You're poison. I never use them, but we'll take them anyway. I guess. There was someone just chilling out up here with the view. Finally. I'm not even mad. I feel like I've been getting a little too lucky with the lockpicks. Septim's 35. How much gold are we at? Near to 200,000. I'm really hoping we can hit the 200,000 mark. I feel like we've made a couple of thousand during this, or no. Wait, yeah. Ever since the start of this episode, we've made a couple of thousand. I'm proud of that. What time is it? 12:24. I might attend a few quests next episode. Just so I feel like we're doing something, and not just wandering around looking for adventure. You guys see that? What am I looking at? Oh, is that the... Yeah, I think that's the wreck of the Wave Chaser. I don't think we've explored this little island yet. There's definitely a good number of locations on this map to explore. This looks like something. You know that moment when you have to pee, but you really don't want to? I've asked that in a previous episode in the past, but... I feel like that right now, and meanwhile I'm like, no! Is there really not much else to explore here? I'm kind of disappointed. Dragons are yet to return to Midwood Isle and the Sonmer living there. Okay. I didn't get to read the rest of that. Game, you suck. But I can appreciate the fast load times. But I'm hoping that this episode has been helpful to you guys with all the advice and... yeah, with all the advice I've been giving, and... If you guys appreciate me opening up to you in this episode more about why I've been down recently, let me know in the comments below, please. Or if you have me added on Discord, you can also do that. Oh, finally a new location up ahead. Lighthouse? Maybe a lighthouse? But yeah, seriously, guys, never forget your memories with someone. Never cast them out over something stupid or something that you know for sure that a person wouldn't do, or if it was an accident. Just be upfront, honest with them, and show them some care. There was a tiny bone in my mouth the whole time? Lodged into my wisdom tooth, apparently. I had chicken earlier. With my parents, like bone-in chicken. Not like fried chicken, I wish. But just like baked chicken, and somehow I got a tiny bone stuck within my wisdom tooth. Wisdom teeth. I don't know how that happened. Weird. One's better than swallowing it. Or choking on it, that would especially suck.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
Swift
if not,
arrow.
let me know. I might have it stored away.
Okay, this is a shop. I didn't pay attention. When I heard the Swift Arrow, I think, you know, an inn, but it's a combat store. I didn't pay attention to the sign. That's a house. Do they have an inn here? They should, right? Yeah, this place has to have an inn. They have
I
to.
used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Just let it slide. Azure, just let it slide. Neuron's provisions. Oh, like a general store? There's another bone. What's with the bones?
No lollygagging.
Yeah, next episode I might have be my last episode. That's a temple? Excuse me? Okay, this has to be the end. No, that's the general store. Where am I going? Magic store. Where am I? What is real? What are those? By the cliffs of solitude! By Thorig's beard! Oh, I'm really overdoing it with the jokes. Be gone, dagger! Oh, I thought I was gonna bump it and make it go flying out. You can't tell me that this is a town and they don't have an inn. If the option wasn't steal, I'd just take them. Well, I guess I could get them back from the Thieves Guild, right? Anyway, so... I don't know, it's not... I feel like it's not common that I express myself to people. Oh, now that I think about it, it's actually really not. It is not by any means
Yes,
common.
Dovahkiin. How can I help you?
Well, thank you for addressing me as Dovahkiin. Why should I be on the waterfront the whole time? What did I say? I passed by it so many times.
Welcome to the Dragon Meat Inn. If you need anything, just ask.
What do you want?
What's your problem is more like the question, buddy.
Greetings, friend, and welcome to the Dragon Mead Inn.
This would be a good way to get a hold of some quests. Heard any rumors lately, but we'll do that next episode.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way. Remember to come back. You're always welcome.
Thank you. We'll do 12 hours. Aeon's a early bird. Everyone that's watched this far into the chapters knows this. He likes getting up very early. And same here with me if I can manage. But yeah, I got more topics to talk about next
Let
episode.
me know if there's anything else you need.
For when...
Welcome to the Dragon... Take a look.
But yeah, I got more topics to talk about next episode for when I feel like talking about it, guys. Well, for when I feel like recording, rather. Alright, let's restock on food now that we're rested. Cabbage potato soup. I'm not gonna lie, IRL, I love my green tea. I'm a major tea guy. Aeon's also into tea, so... Oh god, funny story. So in the past, I guess when it was more affordable for me, because it was like an every Friday thing. Well, sometimes they would transition between pizza or Chinese at the old house that I lived in. Every Friday was either Chinese or pizza, and there was a night where my dad brought home Chinese, and I asked my dad for a couple of bucks, and so I went over to the nearest corner store, and I got like just a little plastic bottle of green tea. I couldn't have my Chinese food without it. I know green tea is meant to be Japanese, right? Or can it be both? I love Asian culture. Just throwing it out there, but that's the one thing I don't know. It's bad when you're a tea lover and you don't know that detail. I'm that one guy that'll eat Chinese food with chopsticks. Green tea on the side. Love it. So we'll take it. Is this really necessary? Nah. That looks so good, man. I would love some real live vegetable soup. That's all he had? Okay.
Remember to come back. You're always welcome.
Okay, my pause button wasn't working for a second. I know I said 1, but it's 12:34. I kind of want to end off on an hour and a few extra minutes. I think it's been that long, right? Thank you guys so much for, you know, coming to watch and allowing me the chance to express how I've been feeling. I'm glad to finally get this stuff off my chest. It's good to talk about things rather than bottle them up, otherwise you're just hurting yourself in the end, and I feel like I learn that every time I bottle up my emotions. But I end up forgetting anyway. Like a moron. You guys are honestly the reason I record videos. And to my friends out there that know me well already, that are also watching this, seriously, thank you for being there with me. And even though some of you probably think you're not doing much, you do more than you think you do. Seeing some of you alone just brings me a smile, and honestly, if I could, I'd ask you guys for a hug. Seriously. You guys mean a lot to me. And I do appreciate it, and I'm getting all emotional here. I'm gonna stop it there. Wow, it's rare that I get to smile like this, honestly. I've been that depressed. But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell down below so you always know when it is I upload, and please tell your friends and family about this Let's Play and this channel. I'm always looking for support, and I always appreciate the support. Thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, as always, have a good day.